Okay, so today we have Melvin here, and he just recently got an offer letter. So, Melvin, go ahead and talk about if it's on-site, hybrid, remote, and how much money did you receive from this offer letter?
My name is Melvin, and yeah, I did get an offer from a company. It's hybrid. It's hybrid. I feel like a hybrid situation works best for me now because I do want to be on site and join with the team, just
Okay.
so I can learn things faster. And I know the whole goal is to job stack, but I do want to be in a role for 6 months to a year to
Yep.
really hone in on my skills and then hopefully find something that's fully remote. And then my compensation is 166K. Wait, almost
166.
100, yeah, 166. Yeah, and I got in on the Black Friday program, so I paid half the normal price for the program. So I'm getting I'm getting like something 1,000%. So shouts to you for hooking me up with that one. Shouts to Max. Shouts to Felipe. Shouts to Kareem. Shouts to the whole 1% community, man. Just coming in, seeing that the system works, bro. Yeah, the system works. The boot camps, Felipe is great at explaining stuff. I'm not, don't feel bad about this, but I didn't even watch your videos, man. I was doing the
You didn't watch
live.
my live videos? I put heart and soul into it.
I know, but like I'm more I get things when
I'm
it's
messing
live.
with you. I'm messing with you.
Yeah, yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
So,
I know your humor. I've been to so many live calls. I know.
so anybody listening to this, we have like the videos. So if you don't want to wait for the live coaching, you can just watch the videos and speed up if if you work fast. Or we have live coaching. And so Melvin didn't watch any of my videos. He just attended the live coaching. I have a teacher who teaches the program in 4 weeks, 5 weeks. And so Melvin said he didn't even watch the video. He went through the live coaching and he was able to get an offer letter. So Stormy I was just on a call with Stormy, and he got an offer letter for the same amount, 166,400. I think it was 80, either $80 an hour. Yeah,
Yeah,
$80.
yeah, it is 80 an hour.
Okay, that's you have the same $80 an
Yeah.
hour.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. And so tell me like what were you doing before you got into the program?
So yeah, I'm a scientist. I'm a biotech. I was working in biotech, and then it's on site. It's you have to work your way up. It's a lot of research hours. Everything's more hands-on. And yeah, I got my bachelor's. I was happy. I was working for a biotech startup, but I was like
How much money
I wasn't happy.
how much money were
Oh
you making?
yeah, I was close to six figures,
You was
total comp.
you was close to six figures, but you weren't unhappy. You got to talk to me. What you mean?
Like bro, I don't know. Like I got a degree in biotech in biochemistry. It was like I just realized I wasn't happy. Like for me, remote is my final goal,
Mm.
but I didn't like having to go to work every day. Yeah, having to wear lab coat. I didn't like that at all. So yeah, I wasn't happy. I'm not going to like I wasn't really happy. And then in November I came across your videos, and in December I was like, all right, cool, I'm gonna just pull the trigger.
What
So
made you like be like, okay, I trust Tile enough to pull the trigger? Like, what made it click for you to be like, okay, let me, like, what was it?
it's bro, it's you came across really genuine. You had like a clear blueprint. Like you know the videos I'm talking about. Like this is
Mhm.
how you make 500K with cloud engineering,
And
step by step.
do you feel like, because you joined the program, do you feel like that blueprint you saw on YouTube was exactly what you learned?
Yeah, exactly. And even that's like the blueprint works. Like I'm not even gonna hold you. Like the blueprint works. So let me just give a little context or like backdrop. So like I started interviewing, right? And I was getting interviews. I had a role lined up for a life sciences DevOps AWS cloud engineering role, right? But what they wanted was really simple. They wanted someone to come spin up EC2s and run EKS. So it was really simple, but there are so many tools, or there's the blueprint that helps you to pass interviews. So very I was something I wasn't using at the beginning. I blew that opportunity. And I was like, cool, no, I actually have to use that. Just like, yo, bro, just follow him step by step. And I'm not going to lie to you. I was passing recruiter screens, but like the initial round of interviews, there are so many things they can ask. You can prep. I'm not going to hold you. You can prep, but one question can just like take you out.
Hmm.
And that was my thing with that. That was fully remote 155. And then I blew it up because I didn't basically listen. Like week 10 is so important. Like you can get through the boot camp, but like week 9, 10, 11, those are so important. So like I said, like you have everything lined up. I'm stubborn. Yes. So I was like, cool, I can do this on my own. And trust me, I learned. And like
So,
I just went and I did everything like week 10. Just do that and like you'll
so
be fine.
what do you feel like would happen if you try to figure this out on your own?
I would say you probably can. It'll take like 3, 4 years to be honest, because there's so many. Like you gave us a clear blueprint from week 1 to week 10. Or week, yeah, whatever. I'm not quite sure
Week
what the
eight.
week
Week
is.
eight.
Week eight.
Mhm.
It's a clear blueprint. So like coming in, um, understanding what AWS is, VPCs, all those components, everything builds upon each other. It's like math, it's like science. You don't just go into what is EKS or what's Argo CD. Like you understand what everything does, and then you build from there. Like I feel like that's the selling point. There's a clear plan and there's a path to get you there. If I was supposed to give a summary of your it what's different from your course than what your boot camp than the thousands of boot camps they have is like it gives you a clear goal and then there's a clear path to get there. They can listen to you or not, but then you've done it. There are people who've done it. Like, Chris's testimony is like it's ridiculous.
So what did you see? Like, what is Chris' testimony? Can you share that with people on Instagram Live?
Yeah,
Or
so Chris is like the guy. He joined a month after I joined, and like he came in. He did have software engineering experience. Yes, so like yes, you can say, it's not a direct apples or to apples comparison, but like he's this like I even texted you, Ty. I don't know if you can share us like I checked when I got down the program. I was like, I texted you like I get the program. I just need to get an offer, and
yep.
then we'll be to the next step. Like if you can text her there, Isaac was a big motivation. Chris was a big motivation coming in, raking in office. I think he's like at 1.2 or 1 point, like we might be at 1.5 M's in offer letters in just
You said
5 months.
M's. M's like
Yeah.
M&M's?
Yeah.
Like
No, 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 like millions.
huh?
Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Bro, come on. Like they can look on your page. Like just go through and look at Chris. Like Chris, I'm trying to get to Chris's level, to be honest.
So
I'm
1.5 million in offer letters.
yeah,
So
yeah.
to be
Like
clear, does
Chris.
not mean that he's making that because he has to select which one that he wants, because some jobs are a conflict of interest. We job stack ethically and legally. I want to be very transparent. But he has a skill set that was able to bring him back to back to back to back to back to back offer letters, literally back to back to back to back to back to back offer letters. He got 6 offer letters. Talking about Chris in 4 months, 4 months or 5 months. It's in my Instagram highlights. That's Chris. Isaac was able to get $1.5 million in offer letters in 10 months. Okay. Talk is cheap. Don't just listen to anybody online. Like, do your own due diligence. See if what I'm saying is factual. You'll see the offer letters on my Instagram highlights. And if you go to my YouTube, if you can look at all the playlists. I mean, you can look at all the videos in my playlist. And so that I want to give you context on what Melvin is saying, and I want to give like the full context. Yes, he saw people making that in offer letters, like actually getting that, but behind the scenes, I work with them and say, okay, you know, you can't accept this. This is going to be, I strategize with them to actually break past that $500,000 a year. So type of 1% in the chat if that makes sense. And anybody on YouTube, I want to give you context as to like, yeah, it's not just, hey, here's $1 million in offer letters. Look at it. Join my program. No. Okay. Um, I said this in the last video, and you guys heard me say this on live. We do not accept just anybody. Okay, we have to make sure that you are the type of person that can actually do the work. So, Melvin, you literally just said, do you see why I say that? Like we're very selective on who we choose.
Yeah, 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 yeah. No, no, facts, facts. Like it's
all right, so let's go back to it. So, you know, do you mind sharing? Okay, so you said you were making around like
close to
90,
six.
like
Yeah,
almost 6 figures.
yeah, total comp with it was a startup, so I was getting some equity. So
Okay.
yeah, yeah, so and everything, but yeah.
Around like 80, 90K, almost to six
Yeah,
figures.
yeah.
And now
Mhm.
you're making $166,000 a year.
Yeah.
How
That
much,
yeah.
based on like being in this environment, being a part of this community, the 1% community, honestly speaking, with the skill set that you have right now, how much money do you think that you can make?
the sky's the limit, to be honest. So let's say with job stacking is two non-conflicting WT jobs. You can do how many you want, but they tell you tell us two, and then C2C you can do as many as you want. So if as many uh, hands that I have, that's my limiting factor at that point. And
So let,
yeah,
let's
what
let's choose one number. Like if what's one number that you want to hit? What's your goal that you want to hit?
yeah, I'm definitely aiming for that have 500,000 a year. There's definitely something I'm looking to do. It's just I have just started with this offer and this is just the beginning for me. Like I said, like everyone
Whoa,
is
whoa, whoa,
having
whoa, whoa, whoa. $166,000 at the beginning. Something
yeah.
don't make sense.
That's maybe in other rooms, but not in 1%. Like not in 1%.
The math is not mathing. I'm just kidding. And so, you know, where did you feel stuck, before joining this program? Like what was the ceiling you kept on hitting? And yeah, let's start there.
I feel like it's I feel like work-life balance
Mm,
depends on what we have to do. I'll probably be in the lab for 6 hours and then like do office work. So like write up SOPs for like another 4 hours.
that's
So that's
crazy.
like 10. That's like 10. It was like a junior analyst job to be honest. Like the hours I was putting in. And I was like, cool, it's cool, it's cool. Like it's okay money, but there has to be something better. And that's what
So
you need.
you were making good money. Like you weren't here. You were already making good money, but you were like, there has to be something better, right?
Yeah.
And how long were you there? How long did you stay there?
I would say like 2, 3 years. Like I know people who did cybersecurity and then like I know someone who just he got done with his MBA and he didn't even use the MBA. He just
Mm.
went straight into cybersecurity and like I was like, cool. I'm pretty sure that's cool, but like I didn't follow that path. And then I saw your program and like, bro, this is a clear blueprint of how I got here. And actually, I'm done. I'm not doing that anymore. Like once you're done with this, you got to tell them about junior year. Like
Yeah.
that's how I'm coming. Like junior year, this is just sophomore year. We come for junior year. We come for senior year. Like trust me.
So I mentioned it on the other live, but uh, well, this live, but the 1% University freshman year is how to manage your money. Sophomore, so you could be making six figures, but there's a lot of people making six figures that's living paycheck to paycheck. And so I teach you a framework and automations to get richer and richer automatically. You don't even have to think about it, right? So that's the foundation of the pyramid. Sophomore year is how to make more money. So I teach people how to make $500,000 a year minimum. That is the mindset. That's the baseline minimum. That's not the ceiling. That's the goal. No, that is the minimum. A lot of people say have $1,000 saved up for emergency. Think about it like that is your standard. All we do at the 1% University, we just raise our standards, right? The minimum amount you should ever have is $100,000, not 1,000. It sounds crazy, but literally, wealthy people, they don't have like crazy goals. Yes, they still have goals, but they have high standards. You're always going to fall to the level of your standards. Okay. And so, sophomore year, we show you how to make $500,000 a year, okay, which is $25,000 a month. So now you're getting richer and richer. You're never living paycheck to paycheck with freshman year. Sophomore year, now is you're making more money, so you're getting richer and richer faster. You don't have to do anything, it's automated. Then junior year, we show you how to invest. Okay, I teach day trading principles, but I tell people I do not recommend day trading. It's one of the hardest things you can ever do mentally, it's proven. And there's a 5 to 10% of people that actually make money in day trading. You're literally most likely going to fail. And so I'm not going to ever sell you a dream. There's a lot of money you can make, and you can be successful if you have a 1% mindset and you're willing to fail over and over and over and over again until you get the skill. But it's most people don't make it. And so junior year, I teach day trading principles, but I show you how to invest with that principles and investing long term. Investing long term is so freaking simple. I taught it to my niece when she was 10. Literally, they should be teaching this in elementary school and primary school. And so we have all of these systems in place to make your first $1 million net worth. Okay. How to manage your money, how to make more money, and how to use your money to make money for you. Okay. Senior year, like I'm still kind of developing it. It's not out there to the public, right? It's about how to, it's going to be about taxes, right? Now to give the IRS a huge tip. Okay. And so how did you first hear about the 1% University? Like what made you actually stop scrolling and pay attention?
Like I found it on Instagram. I saw the ad on Instagram, but like it just something I just feel like it's divine God's intervention that made me stop to watch it. But
Wow.
like there's something that was like, yeah, just do this. And yeah. And I just like all glory be to God. Like all glory be to God. I don't think even though you have everything, it's he sets everything up. So
Hmm. Hmm.
thank you for using you. And then yeah, let's yeah,
Yes,
it's
sir.
I can't really say
I'm glad you see it.
it's
So, like, what happened if you just kept on scrolling? What do you feel like, what happened if you didn't stop?
I would not be able to Zoom call you. Like I just turned in my resignation. So like I would not be here right now. I'll probably be at work, man. Yeah, you know, but
How
yeah,
does it feel? Like, honestly speaking, like, how does it feel?
it's like to me, like people might feel accomplished at like this number, but like in the 1% of university, we're just getting started. Yeah. Like,
Love to hear it. Love to hear it. Okay, okay.
we're
It's
just getting started. Like, come on, this is Chris right here. Like, come on.
and so I mentioned this on my live earlier today, but when you're around people that's like going crazy, you know, somebody said something. It's like what you will kind of get out of life is like kind of who you compare yourself to. If you're comparing yourself to somebody who's homeless, well, let me not put it to that extreme. But if you're comparing yourself to somebody who's making like 500 to $800,000 a year, and that's like normal, and you're at like 160, and everybody around you is doing 500 to $800,000 a year, and you're comparing yourself to them, you're more likely going to get there, right? If you have the mindset and skill set, as
Yeah.
opposed to comparing yourself to somebody who's making like 50 or $80,000 a year, right? There's there's I want to be very clear. Just because somebody online on the internet is saying $500,000, 800, whatever the case may be, I don't want, okay, put it like this. Whatever life that you want for yourself, if that's $50,000, if that's 30, there's no wrong path. It's whatever life that you want. Okay. And so, because I used to hate when people say, oh, you're making this amount, you don't want money. Like, I don't want it the way you were trying to teach it. And so, nonetheless, it's just to say, whatever life that you want, look at what skills do I need to learn? What mindset do I need to adopt? Because you need both. Mindset is 95% of everything, by the way. So, what mindset and skill sets do I need to adopt to actually get the life that I want for myself? Okay. And so, I want you to tell the people, what were you thinking when you first saw the program? Like, what questions did you have? And what questions did you have? Let's start there.
Uh, I'll say it's like I said, it's the question I had was, oh, does this thing actually work? I'm not about to pay money and get scammed. Like that's the thing.
What
Like on the internet, everyone's actually trying to portray a certain lifestyle to sell like courses and everything.
you feel
But
like you
like,
feel like you feel like I'm doing that?
nah, come on, man. Like,
You sure? I
yeah,
just
yeah, bro. Trust me, I done checked. I checked two, three times.
I just I just posted a Porsche on my story.
You've been had that Porsche before 1%. So come on, man. At this point, you need to drop that and get a GT3 RS so they can really put some accusations on your name.
And so, how do you feel about me and the team? Like there's no wrong answer. You can say we're dog poop if you want to. Like, do you feel like we actually care about your success? Do you feel like, you had the support in the program when you were stuck? Like, do you feel like we actually care and put in the work to actually, get you to be successful?
Yeah, yeah. Honestly, like it's and when you join the team, when you join the course or the boot camp, they actually just sign I think an agreement that says you are also going to put in the effort. And trust me, everything that agreement is facts. Like just come in and just do what they say. It's I promise you, it's that simple. Like it's
But
meant to be.
wait a minute, it can't be that simple because you were telling me that if you follow a step-by-step blueprint that's proven to work by other people and myself, $500,000. You're not even there. What makes you so confident you can make $500,000? You're not even there.
It's because I've seen it. Like I've seen it. Like it's working for me. It started. It's starting to work for me. So like at this point, I can be like, yeah, I'm ready to job stack. I just feel like I do want some time in this role, and then we are gonna do that. But I've seen it work for Chris. I've seen it work for Isaac. I've seen the room. I've seen the energy on the coaching calls. I've seen you bring recruiters in on a weekly basis. Shout out to Casman to that come in and like okay, like the whole team is settled for you to succeed. Reach
Yeah.
out to him and say, hey, this is my LinkedIn. Tell me what's wrong with it. That's after you've watched the videos. That's after you've optimized it, and you should get good feedback. And if you don't, they're telling you what's wrong, and you fix it.
Hmm.
That's coming from like with experience. She's telling you what exactly she's looking for if she's hiring for that role. Like
Mm,
everything is in-house. Like
mm,
the program has gotten bigger and better since I joined. That should tell you something. Like
mm,
boot camp, usually people just do like one-off thing that never gets updated and they sell it forever. This is
hmm.
something that gets constantly upgraded every time. Like the price should be going up every day.
And so, um, don't say the amount, right? You don't have to say the amount, but do you feel like what you invested was worth it?
Bro, I literally said that at the beginning. I don't know if anyone's here. I told you I got it on the Black Friday deal. So I scooped it on the table, but like I should be paying triple, double, four times,
Let's say you didn't do the Black Friday deal. Do you feel like it still would have been worth it?
five, 10 times.
So, do you feel like the price of the program is like it's do you feel like it's worth like do you honestly think that it's worth it even if I tripled the price?
Yes, I totally agree it's worth it. Just
Why?
off of one offer letter. Simply because this is a proven plan that works. It is going to get you to 500K. Are you ready to listen? It's that simple as that.
Do you feel
Like
like no, go ahead.
if you come in ready to listen, it's going to work for you and you should be in the M's. Like offer letters, you should be in the M's. Actual revenue from your work should be at least 2 to 500,000.
And so do you feel like somebody that's listening to this and they're like, hey, I want to join, but I'm scared, right? Do you feel like somebody that's like, because at the end of the day, there's two types of people, and I say this all the time. There is the type of person that let fear and obstacles overcome them. Do you feel like even if they slithered in the program and if they had an obstacle and they let that obstacle overcome them, do you feel like they would be successful?
The thing is, like the program is so simple. I feel like people can stumble into 500,000. Like I'm pretty sure. Let's say you just show up and you can stumble into even if like you're scared, even if you don't even trust yourself 1000%, you can just because of how simple they make it. How like bro, it's so simple. I don't even know how to explain it. It's super simple. Just do the classes, come on a coaching course, hear other people's stories, and then it's as simple. And then try one time.
So I
Like
always
just
say like it's I teach it in a way, we teach it in a way that a fifth grader can understand it. Do you really feel like what is the age limit, the lowest age limit that you think somebody can join, understand how we're teaching it, and they if they were consistent, if they actually follow the step-by-step blueprint, what is the lowest age you think somebody can go through this program and be successful?
10 to 12, 10 to 12 years old,
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
definitely.
10 to 12.
Yeah, you're not facts. Like 10 to 12. Just come in and listen.
Goo goo gaga? No, I'm just kidding.
Not Google Gaga, but 10 to 12 yeah, it's very simple. It's very straightforward. It's very simple. All you have to do is listen, to be honest.
Okay. I see somebody said once the program is completed, would there still be access to you or options for continuing to learn and build on what was learned in the program? I don't know if you know the answer to that? I don't know if
Yeah,
you
like I'm still here. I'm still in your Slack. I'm still here. We have access to you.
Oh, you still in now? I gotta remove you. Hold up. I'm just
Oh,
kidding.
come on, man. Come on. Yeah, yeah. Like it's gonna be there. Like trust me, it's a community. And like that's the thing that motivates me. Like if you just share a screenshot of that wins challenge just keeps me going. Like every time I come in there, I see something fire, people brushing up on new skills, um, motivating each other, showing people how to get better. Like I learned Grafana, Prometheus, and CloudWatch from Chris's videos on the way. Like, yeah, like that's how I really like learned it. Oh, this is how it works. Just because like people are in there like they're on fire. Like, trust me, it's just yeah, like it's as simple as that. Like whoever is most active on wins is the next offer letter.
Do you feel like the mindset you really have a 1% mindset now joining this program in the
Yeah,
community?
yeah, yeah, definitely. Like it's 1%. Like it's there. Like it's that's all. Once you have that switch, you'll be successful. It's only a matter of time.
Wow. So somebody said, I feel like the community is like one of the best of the program. Do you feel like that's the case? Like, what do you feel like was the best part of this program for you?
My offer letter. No, 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 no. I'm just joking, but like everything, bro. Like everything from my initial call with Max to the Sunday coaching calls. Like everything is meticulous. That they're trying, yet like they're really trying to. They're not like, oh, come in, take the classes, and then I bye bye. You figure it out on your own.
Wait,
Like,
wait. So do you feel like, because I've joined programs, I literally pay somebody money. He said, "Oh, we're gonna help you. You got questions, call." I paid. I never heard from him. Like he sent me the videos, never heard from him when I had issues, resume. I had to figure out how to make my own resume. It was a DBA course. Do you feel like that was the case with you? Like we took your money and bye bye?
nah, like Anita's not even gonna like that. Every week she's gonna hit you like, hey, what's up?
So every week this we have somebody reaching out to you.
Reach it out to you like, hey, what's up? Like, how is your journey going?
Okay, every week.
Every week, every Sunday. I think that she has a set time, I think.
And
Every
so
Sunday.
so what is like what happens? Like what does she specifically say? Like how does that conversation go? Like back
So
and
it's so when you join the program, they tell you you have a goal, you have a vehicle, and then you have like I think it's a like how do you actually get to that goal with your vehicle? So every week she comes in like, what are you doing this week to actually get you to this 500,000 yeah
wait,
and
so she's asking you what are you doing this week? Do you have to figure it out by yourself? Do you have like a step-by-step roadmap that tells you what you should be doing the week?
you should, and then after it's like it's that's where the mindset comes in. Like this mindset is you should be pushing yourself because you're seeing it. Like you're seeing everyone around you bring it in. You're seeing Chris, you're seeing Isaac, you're seeing everyone, you're seeing Stormy, you're seeing everyone come in and tell you it's as simple as that. Like Stormy had no, he didn't even know how to use a computer, if I'm right, or something. Like
Yep.
he had no, and then he got that. So it's don't get me wrong, God is definitely the main reason, but the
Mhm.
program is really set up for everyone who joins to succeed. And there's a team that cares about every single one of the members to let it to help you succeed. The only way I don't see how you not succeed, even if you just show up, you will succeed. If you just show up and listen, you'll succeed.
So I'll say this. I was at a point in my life when I dropped out of nursing school, and I don't want to. I want to be careful with my language because like I don't want to get what's I don't know, Instagram, YouTube might take it down, but I got to a point where life got really hard, and I was literally I did give up actually, but God told me I was in the garage, car was on, but God had told me it's not your time. I went upstairs, I started bawling, crying, and it was like I was lost. I was depressed, anxiety. I had just dropped out of nursing school. I thought I was, going to be make my family proud, biggest shame to my family. And I'm saying this because I was even at a point where I was lower than that. There's somebody on this live. His name is Dante. It's like one of my brothers. He was actually there for one of my lowest points. I don't even think he realizes it. But I remember I had promised God, if you get me out of this situation, I'm going to tell the world what you've done for me. I was at the lowest of my lows. And I'm not even going to share that story because I'm not even there yet in terms of where I want to be. But I'm saying this because if Stormy, he has a high school diploma, he has zero certifications, and he's now making $356,000 a year because he learned skills. I'm not saying join my program. No, learn cloud, learn this stuff because he didn't even know what a hard drive was. He didn't even know what an IP address was. I'm not here to just take your money, right? Funny enough, I work harder and get paid less doing this. I'm not doing this for money. I'm doing this because I generally want to help people. That's why I wanted to be a nurse. But I told God, if you were to get me out of this situation, I'm going to tell the world what you have done for me. I'm not even there yet in terms of where I want to be, but I'm letting you know, like, this is, we have Melvin saying, like, it's all God. It's literally, it is all by the grace of God. I would not be here if it wasn't for him. This program would not exist. And God is using me as a vehicle, as a vessel. And so I'm here to say, if you are in a situation where you're frustrated, you're stuck, you don't have to join my program. There's other programs. There's YouTube University, right? If you want to join my program, there's an option. We're very selective, but I'm here to say this is what cloud has done for me. I retired my 9 to 5 from cloud, and my students, they're on that journey too as well. And so if you're interested, and on YouTube. Excuse me.
Mm.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
If you're interested in the program, go ahead and click the first link in the description below. I will let you know if this is something that you're not serious. We're not going to accept you. We only work with people who are serious, and so just keep that in mind. But regardless, learn this skill set. It is a life change. Do you feel like this skill set has changed your life?
Yeah, definitely. Like I'm actually excited because it's as this AI boom gets crazier, we just more demand, more there's more opportunities. Like it's only gonna get crazier from here.
Whoa,
So
whoa, wait. So AI is replacing jobs, like software engineer jobs. So you saying it's making more jobs for cloud?
it is, it is.
Art?
Because that's it. It's we are building an infrastructure. You're building infrastructure, you're making sure things work. Like that's the thing about the program. You're not just only getting the DevOps, you're learning AWS cloud engineering, you're learning DevOps engineering, and some SRE, so site reliability engineering too. So just three lanes you can take from one boot camp. It depends on how you're trying to sell yourself, and then what do you think is the best lane for you.
So what I want everybody to understand is if you go to Netflix.com, Netflix is an application. An application has to live somewhere for it to work. An application has to live on a server, which is just another fancy word for a computer. Okay. The computer is the house. The application, right, is the human that lives in the house. AI lives on servers too as well. AI has to live on infrastructure. It has to live on a computer. There's $721 billion that's been dumped into building AI infrastructure. Microsoft, Nvidia, all these big companies, they have dumped a lot of money to build the house for the AI to live in. There needs to be cloud engineers are the people that manage that infrastructure. There's a lot of jobs being created as for cloud engineers because of that. So keep this in mind. Cloud engineering is an AI. So don't just listen to anybody. Don't just listen to anybody online. Obviously, do your own due diligence and see. Just look. It will literally tell you. But I want you guys to be aware. Also, do your due diligence to see if this is a fact. Okay. Ask AI. It'll tell you. And so when did you decide to invest in yourself and join the program? Like how did that feel? Like be honest. Like what was
Like
going on?
I've always been investing in myself. It's just I saw this and I was like, this like I definitely prayed about this, big on my faith, and everything just felt right. Like I'm telling you, it's God. Like he just led me to my next step, which is joining your program and then expanding on what God wants for me. But like it's I don't know how to explain it, bro. I'm telling you, like just pray about this, join the program, and I don't know how you feel, man. It's literally that straightforward. Like I don't see if you do listen, I don't see how you feel, to be honest.
It's crazy because I had a student. I ran into so I just came from the mall,
Yeah.
and I ran into a student, and he was like, "Yo, I didn't tell you, but I just got an offer. It's I think he got an Azure job. And he was like, bro, like I'm doing two jobs right now. Like, thank you, X, Y, and Z. And I was low key trying to like kind of downplay because I was in public and I don't really like when people like do that in public. I'm like, I ain't do nothing. What you talking about? It's all God. I was like, yo, but it's crazy because I didn't even know he got an offer, right? And he was doing his own thing, slow key. I mean, that's his personality. But, it's crazy because, his life has changed for. Do you feel like, once again, do you feel like your life has changed forever?
Definitely. Like I have a skill that's only going to get in demand. As long as AI is here, I have a skill that's only going to get more expensive.
And
So
so I want to, like, you joined the program. Walk me through, like, what happened next. Like, what was the first few weeks for you?
like I said, it's for me the first I'll say month, the whole of the first month was this joining the live bootcamp calls and projects with Felipe, who great teacher, explains everything at the most basic level, walks you through this to make you sure you understand, doesn't mind going over stuff. And then second month for me was my 100 reps, which is so important for you. Like you need to know those projects like the back of your hand.
Mm,
Once you know that's your story you're going to tell.
mm,
Projects, tech challenges, know those at the back of your hand and just
mm.
apply. And
Okay.
after just and bro, I was applying lacklusterly, to be honest. I even had to use a VA. Like I
Hmm.
was applying like because I had a 9 to 5, which was very, very time consuming.
Hmm.
It's
Hmm.
like, and this is, I felt like I've taken too much time, to be honest, in the application time, and had opportunities where I wasn't fully locked in yet, and I blew those. But like this offer could have come like a month or two ago, to be honest.
Wow. Wow. So it took, how long did it take you? 6 months?
Yeah, six. So I actually, if I from when I started applying, I'll say like 4 months. That's when I actually started applying for
Wow.
job.
Wow. Wow. Okay. And so, would you say your experience in the 1% in the 1% university was, and be completely honest, I don't have a gun to your head. You can
Yeah.
say it was dog crap, like be honest because people are watching this and I want them to know the reality. Don't
Mhm.
just say something because you think that's something what I want to hear. Would you say your experience in the 1% university was not as good as what you expected, as good as what you expected, a little bit better than what you expected, or beyond what you imagined?
Beyond that, beyond physical value, beyond, bro, trust me, it's beyond. Like, bro, like you're paying 5 figures to earn 6 to 7. Just think about it like that. So even if you're paying the highest range of 5 figures, and we are at the very, very low end of whatever, I paid 4 figures, like the low end of 4 figures to gain six, like mid, not this like baseline six. I'm good. Like trust me, like just think about that. That's 1,000% investment. And how many times do you hit 1,000% investment return on your investment in life?
So, so you paid, do you feel like you paid this and you got this?
I paid this and I got this.
So he said he got this and got this. So, on YouTube there, I'm talking to Instagram
Oh yeah,
model.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And so, okay. And
I paid a pebble and I got a mountain. So think about it. I paid a pebble you find on the beach and I got Mount Everest. And it's
but
only gonna keep going. That's the thing. That mountain is just gonna keep going.
we are raising our prices next month. But I will say, what do you feel like? Okay, what if somebody says like they don't have the pebble, right? For example, Stormy, he didn't have a job, right? He
Mhm.
was making 30, $40,000 when he came to us, but he lost his job,
Yeah,
right? But
okay.
he had some savings, right?
Mhm.
But what do you feel like what do you feel like, knowing what you know now, if somebody didn't even have the pebble and they wanted to join the program, what do you think, you know, they would do or they can do to join the program?
I think their payment plans. I think their payment plans. I didn't use that, so but like, it's you're missing out. Like what's the best way to say this? The longer you wait, the more expensive not having that skills is gonna get. You have to think of the opportunity cost for everything. Like, if it's roof over your head, food to eat, I definitely understand you, but then there are other ways to pay for the program.
Okay.
But I truly believe this is worth it. And like, there's nothing that's going to change my mind. It's worked for me. I can't wait to see where it takes me in the next 2 to 3 years.
Okay. I see Jay. What's going on, Jay? He just joined the live.
Mhm.
Jay, you can answer in the comments. Do you feel like this program was worth it? Do you feel like do you feel like we just took your money and like figure it out by yourself? All right.
Mhm.
But no, I just want him to answer on his end. Oh, were you saying something?
Oh no, no, I was just joking. I was like, yeah, they took the money and skedaddled, bro. I was just joking. I was joking. I was joking. That's a joke, man.
And so, where do you feel like, you know, where do you feel like where you would be if this was, where do you feel like you would be if you talk to Max, right? You talk to the person that you do as, we qualify people and you pass, but what do you feel like would happen if you said no? If you say, hey, it's too much money, or you said, I don't have the time. Those are the most two things people say.
Like,
And they don't try. They don't try to, actually join the program because there are options for them. But what do you feel like would happen if you said no, knowing what you know now?
I would have missed out on so much. Like, not just the job offer, the community, the mindsets, the people who think alike, who are coming in and are bound to do great things.
Mm.
Like that's something you're gonna miss up on. And like if that's how you're thinking and you need a push, like bro, just do it. But if you really doubt it, then I don't think you have the 1% mindset at all. So shout outs to you, but just do you then. Like it's God works in mysterious ways. Maybe this is not for you, but for me, it's worked for me, and all glory be to God. And
Amen.
shout out to Ty for actually listening to God and doing this. But I truly believe this is something that God uses to change lives. So hopefully the Holy Spirit speaks to you or prompts you to do this. But trust me, it's a clear runway, and it's like make a left, make a right, make a left again, and that's it. 500K. That's gonna be your big. It's literally that simple. I'm telling you.
I want to be very transparent. I don't want to make it seem that simple. Yes, in terms of what to do, we literally tell you, but you still have to put in the work, right?
Yeah. Oh
Like,
yes, yes.
you still have to be consistent. Most people aren't consistent, right? And so that's why we do qualify. We look for people to like we won't know really. Like there's like I'm like 85% corrected. But we have to ask certain questions to get a sense of like where you are in your journey. We have to get a sense of how much support you need. We need to know like different things so you know, we can first see if you would actually like get the results and then also really to see if we can help. And so I want to just say, yes, it is very simple in terms of the roadmap. 1 + 1 = 2, step one, step two, step three. But you put in the work, you invest your time, your money, your energy. And most people are afraid. They're like, what if I invest and I don't get the results? Like, what would you say to them?
That's the thing. I don't think there's like the system the not just the roadmap, but like there's a system that's been built to ensure you get results. I feel like that's something I don't know if like there's a system that's been built to ensure that you get results. Don't get me wrong, it's like you do have to put in your work, but then there's checks and balances. There's Anita, there's Kareem that are coming in to find out, hey, are you actually putting in the work?
Mm,
Like if someone imagine someone texts you every week and you're like just imagine like okay, I joined the program somewhere I was able to lie to mask and everything. And I joined the program and like someone, every Sunday they're gonna ask you, hey, what's up? Let's say you're not interested. No, let's just say you're not like you came in and you realize, oh, this is taking too long. I don't understand anything. You're like, okay, I just gave up. But imagine there's someone that texts you every Sunday. There's someone that's hitting you up like, hey, how can I help you actually accomplish this? That's me. There's someone that like there's people who you're seeing people it work for people in the wins chat. You're seeing this actually like people actually doing it. How do you come in and be like, all right, cool, I'm not gonna do this? I feel like that's actually harder to do because you're seeing it work for people. You're seeing the systems actually being in place to help you succeed. So how do you not take the shot?
mm, mm. Okay. Okay. I see somebody saying, "Can you ever get kicked from the program?" I've kicked one person from the program, and it's rare. I not to be funny, but I think there was something like mentally wrong with him because he was it's rare, but I had to do it because he was disturbing other students. Like it was really detrimental to the whole group, and he was trolling. He was just like it was just like anyway. Excuse me. Anyways, and so. Been engaged, accountability is a plus. And so was like there a specific moment in the program, like a coaching call, a project, a conversation in Slack where you just knew this was going to change everything for you?
Yeah, Isaac's like Isaac. It took Isaac a year, right? A year, like a 10 to 12 months to
Mhm.
bring in, but like he's stuck with it. That's the thing. Like God rewards the worker. Like what you reap what you sow.
Mhm.
Like it's slow, consistent wins and I think you bringing back the wins, bro. I feel like I didn't know how impactful the wins was. I know I've heard people like you still talk about it, but like seeing how, like I'm telling you, Trakaris, the people in wins, like Gen X. I'm telling you, like remember the names, man. I'm telling you, you can go out and read the weekly leaders on wins right now, and trust me, 3 to 6 months from now, they'll all have alpha letters.
So let me just show you guys the Wins channel real quick. You won't be able to see it on YouTube, but
Yeah.
on YouTube, I'm showing people the Wins channel on my Instagram live. But For example, another recruiting firm just reached out to me for a different position. Panel interview scheduled next Thursday. This true. This program is teaching us skills that companies actually use on the job about the practice project two and tech challenge two. Until then, may God be with me, right? And they're showing the different screenshots, right? There's people getting different offer letters. I think what's his name? DJ. All glory to God. I went back and forth about sharing this, but I'm posting this to encourage others. And again, prove that this program works. So as long as you work. This is what I wanted to see when I was grounding out the weeks. So I hope this encouraged someone. Plus, I want to just show what God has done for me. If you're reading this, keep going. You're closer to your goals than you think. First paycheck. This was for 1 week of work. Thank you, Lord.
Yeah.
2,100, sorry, $2,130. Right. If you multiply that by four, so he just got an offer. So he worked 1 week, and he got 1 week worth of pay, based off of like, um, you know, how it's set up. And so if you multiply, so I'm going to do that for you. So $2,130 times four, that's $8,521 that he's making a month. Type of 1% or on YouTube, right? Comment, like, I want you to type in the comments 1% if that would actually change your life right now. Melvin, did it's change your life?
It has. It's watching my bank account too.
So in the comments, go ahead and type in 1% in the chat if that would actually change your life. $8,521 a month. Okay. And he has the skill set. Even if he something happens to his job, he can get another. If something happens to your job, do you feel like you can get another one?
Easy,
Easy.
easy.
Some people are saying it's hard to get an offer in this.
You're not in 1%. Then you're not in 1%. Like I still have recruiters trying to set up screens for me. I'm like, I'm good, bro. Like, like
So wait, wait, whoa, whoa. So it's like you have girls coming to you and you're like, nah, I'm good. That's
I'm
that's
good, man. I'm good. I'm good with what I got right now. Like it's
like
it's
there's people trying to get a girl, trying to get a recruiter to call them and
I
get a
can
call.
open my LinkedIn right now. I can show you this. I don't even reply anymore. At this point, I'm like, I'm good, bro.
So
Like it works.
you acting like you light skinned right now.
The lightest light skin you can ever see, man. Like it's that's why I say it's so hard. Like it works. Like all you have to do is simply just listen and do what they say. Like it's this is you doing this for I don't know however long, and then putting it in writing, and it's worked for multiple people.
Okay.
So like
Okay.
it's like okay, and it's not like oh cool since it's worked we just like if whatever gets tweaked like add in the last since I joined the program I've seen you make so many changes, even so adding cast project submission got updated having like all those things actually getting feedback on your project submit on your action step like those are like the program is get that's something you have to ask yourself like cool is this the same program from 5 years ago? All I can say is since I joined the program to now, I don't think it's the same program.
And
They
so
get
those
like
who don't know, Casman is a real recruiter that I hired to come inside the program and to teach well, 2 times a month. And that comes out of my own pocket, right? But I know that that's going to bring a tremendous amount of value to the students, right? Why am I doing this? It's because I want people to actually, change their lives. It's not really all about the money when it comes to this, right? And so, but go ahead and I just want to give context on YouTube
yeah,
too.
like it's a program that's like, okay, how can we help you to get an offer every time? Like that's the mindset. It's not, I cool. I'm in Turks and Caicos with your tuition money. It's not that. Like it's having the bots to come in and give you actual feedback and walk you through your problems and saying this is what you're like having that and like like it's I don't know I that you got to join the free like at this point I'm just giving out everything that you're doing like your competitors might just come just listen to the score and just do everything like it's
You
it's
know,
it's a system that works that's all I have to say.
and so if someone's watching this right now and they're in the same position you were in,
Yeah.
feeling stuck, maybe nervous about investing in themselves,
Mhm.
what would you tell them? What would you tell your past self?
Why didn't you do this when you got out of college?
You said what?
Why didn't you do this when you got out of college?
Why didn't you do this when you got out of college?
Like,
Why
like
you?
why didn't I do this sooner? Like it's something that works. Like I'm thankful for me having that job. I felt like it was I did learn something, but at least he showed me what I didn't like and showed me what I didn't want to become.
Wait. How long were you in college?
Oh, I did a 4 year degree in biochemistry.
Biochemistry.
Yeah.
Okay. So 4 years.
Mhm.
How much did you pay overall? Like student loans and out of pocket, like total?
Uh, I'm gonna get depressed just talking about that now. Like, just
That's
imagine
it's all good.
it,
What's just ball?
it's yeah, I'll say like in total I'll say like 35, 36 because I did have a lot of financial aid and stuff.
Okay.
So that's just and that's on the low end. I commuted. I didn't even live on campus. I didn't have all those things, and I
Like
working through that like
so
doing
4 years and $35,000.
yeah.
A 4 year degree. And so do you feel like the college was more valuable or the 1% university was more valuable in terms
Uh,
of just on honest speaking?
yeah. I think the best answer to this is look at my LinkedIn. Does it say biochemist or does it say cloud engineer? And then they can make a decision. What?
All right, so just to be clear, you know, you really feel like the 1% university, the skills that we teach is more valuable than the skills that you learn in a 4 year degree with $35,000.
Yeah. So it's all it boils down to the person. Like, what do you want to do? Like, do you
Yep.
have the mindset? Are you actually wanting to I don't want to say be free. Do you actually want to gain skills that will continually increase your value in the job market?
Mm, mm,
Or you can do this and have a set career path. That might work. It's just everything works. That's the thing. Everything works. Like I've heard you say this before. Everything works. It's just, are you gonna be happy when it's working?
mm,
That's the thing. Are you gonna be happy? Are you gonna feel fulfilled? Is that your true calling? Is that something that's gonna excite you? You wake up every day excited to go to work. I wasn't feeling that. I wasn't excited to go to work every day.
mm.
I wasn't excited doing that. So yeah.
Why do you feel like, do you feel like you're happy now with this new
Oh,
transition?
way happier, bro. I'm telling you, I'm home. Trust me, I'm like a home run.
Why is that? Why do you...
Like it's the flexibility and like this is it's only gonna that's the thing that motivates. It's only going to get better. Like I feel like you imagine someone telling you after 166, oh bro, this is actually just the beginning. And I truly believe that. Like
So,
I've seen it work for people. Like so I know it's not actually I know it's going to work. Like with God, all things, but I'm going to put in the work. I'm going to get to that level. Like trust me, like it's gonna like I just put offer letter number one. I didn't say offer letter, that's it. Offer letter number one.
mm, mm, okay. And so the last thing I'm gonna say before we round up is something called a 1% gem.
Yeah.
What is a 1% gem that you want to give to anybody listening to this video or on Instagram Live? A 1% gem is, Rakeem, I love it. A 1% gem is is an advice that somebody can tangibly use to get them closer to their financial goal.
Um, what's the best way to put this? I'm just trying to make sure I actually want to give a correct gem.
Take your time. There's no rush. What's going on, Lex?
Yeah, the thing I think one thing that said is don't really dwell on figures. Like figures are cool. Like the thing about freshman year is there are people who make six figures and still living paycheck to paycheck.
Hmm.
So don't think of like you can not get me wrong, you can earn as much as you can, but if you're still like if it's coming in one end, going out of one end, it's not going to change anything. And that's something I feel like you addressed a lot. Like you didn't start with, okay, let me teach you how to make this money. It's like let me teach you how to use what you have and actually understand what you have now. If you're living paycheck to paycheck now, yes, don't get me wrong, there might be situations that cause you to do that. But if you have bad management skills, most likely once you get to this six figure seven, you're still gonna have bad money management skill. And like you go to the heart of the problem before. Like
Hmm.
it's like it's a gem like manage your money, like save your money always save you. That's the
Mm,
saying that's out. Like save your money always save you. We're not doing 1K, we're doing 100K. We're actually teaching you the mindset, having the mindset, like no matter what happens, like it's gonna work. Like the mindset change, like put me on God's green, on anyone on God's green earth, I'm gonna double my worth. Like it's as simple as that.
mm.
Like that's the mindset you're coming.
Okay.
So it's I don't think I can simplify it to like a single. There's so many things in the program that have been set up for you to win. And all I'll say is just with God, all things are possible. Just come in and
Man.
then put in the work, and then you're gonna get it.
Okay. And so one thing I want to um well, first off, thank you for hopping on here and sharing your story. There's people on live right now, they're listening, they have questions. There's people that's watching this on YouTube, and just like how you watch somebody else's testimonial and that inspires you, that motivated you, that person impacted you directly or indirectly. And
Yeah.
so you being on here, there's going to be people watching this video and you're going to be impacting them too as well. And so, the whole mission statement of the 1% University, once again, is to impact millions of lives on a global scale. And I cannot build Rome by myself, right? And so it is my dream. It is literally my dream to serve and help people. And I want to thank you for allowing me to do that, for not only going through the program, getting the results, but then also hopping on here for, you to share your story that's going to impact people as well. And so before we hop off, is there anything else you want to share to YouTube, to Instagram, anybody, just anything at all?
Oh, yeah, it's just God is real, and then He's used Tayo to change people's lives. So, like I said, like get to know God and then trust Him. If you're here for a reason. Like it's all in God's plan for you. Just pray and then don't be scared, man. Take the step. Like
That's
if you're
it.
already here, God has already done half the work. So take the
Mm-hmm.
step and like leave it in God's hand. Like trust Him. You don't you can always trust an unknown future to a known God.
I will say this. Um, like once again, I cannot stress this enough. You do not need to join my program. I say this over and over and over and over and over again. I sing it like a song. The reason why I am doing this coaching business it's really to help my past self, somebody who was in my situation. They wanted to know because I joined programs and it sucked. Like I still had to figure out my resume. When I got the interview, I bombed it because they didn't do interview prep. But the projects I did was outdated. Like it sucked. I joined different programs. And I told myself if I was ever to create a program, it is step by step. You do not need to go outside this blueprint to get the results. Do you feel like you had to go outside the blueprint to get the results?
No, not happen. I wouldn't even no, bro. Come on, I'm good.
And so do you feel like what I said was true in terms of
Yeah,
okay, okay, just want to double check.
yeah,
And
yeah. Like
so
I've said this all like bro, it's a plan, it's a clear plan. It's a clear goal and it's a clear plan to get you to the goal. I don't want to make it that simple, but it is that simple as long as you're really looking to put in the work. Yeah.
okay, okay. And it's just to say you don't have to join my program. We qualify people. We don't just accept anybody. you know, I want to shout this to the world. What cloud has done for me in my life is cloud and other skills like how to manage my money, cloud engineering, day trading, investing. Okay, these are skills that has changed my life, but cloud engineering was the main pivotal turn point of my life. And I want to just share it. Like it's once you get your first paycheck, you'll see why I do what I do. You'll be like, damn, I got so much money, I can't even spend it all. You're like,
That's it.
Mo, we're getting out the hood. Like literally, it's going to be so crazy. And you're like, wait a minute, there's more. You're gonna be like, wait, I could be making 15,000 a month, hitting my bank account, 25. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And when you feel that, when you're able to give money to people who you love and help them out, or you want to have different experiences, and then and you have time to do so, that feeling is why I created what I created. Because I want you to feel that, and you're going to. And you're the type of person that can overcome challenges, fears, all that stuff to do so. Right? You
Yeah,
invested in yourself. You didn't know if it was going to work out. Anybody listening to this, I don't know if it's going to work out for you, even if you do invest. Right? It's a risk. Do you feel like it's going to work out for them?
I want to say if you're in the program, it's hard for it to not work. Like I'm not even going to hold you. There's so many systems in place. Like everything's how. Like don't get me wrong. The thing about our education system was they had one system for everyone, but this is a system where it's kind of tailored to what you need, how much help you need. The help is there. Is and the help is ready to be given to you. Are you
Mm.
going to accept it? I think is the question.
And so I want to just say this, like, you know. I'm here to serve. I'm here to help people, and um, this is what we do. We show people how to scale to $500,000 a year with cloud and how to invest that money and other stuff too, right? Um, and if that's not for you, there's nothing wrong with that, right? There's other programs, there's YouTube University. But if this is something that you're interested in, click the first link in the description below. And me and my team will reach out to you. We're going to qualify you, right? Like I said, we can't just accept anybody. And if not, right, there's nothing wrong with that. You don't have to do cloud. There's other programs, there's cybersecurity, there's network engineer, there's other things. But if this is something that you want, once again, click the first link in the description below, and I'll see you in the next video.